My Crypto Radio News.
Revolut, one of the most used crypto and fintech applications, has delayed its own token issuance project called Revcoin. The spokesperson said at OLTAP they had previously taken a decision for 2023. They could not specify a new date without seeing the consequences of the FTX bankruptcy for themselves, adding, "We will review the market conditions and the company's situation once again. Only after that we explain the best time for Revcoin. We will have to wait for the next month for information on this matter," he said. While the number of companies affected by FTX, which went bankrupt in November, is increasing day by day, crypto bank Moonstone also announced that it will exit the sector. In a statement, the company stated that it will leave the sector and return to public banking due to the recent events in the crypto money industry and the regulatory environment starting to change. However, the bank, which did not specify a specific reason in the statement, said, "We will go back to our roots," and announced that it will change its name to Fragmenton State Bank. He stated that the change will be completed in a few weeks. The crypto-focused investment firm founded by two young people, Mahesh Ramakrishnan and Salvador Gala, managed to receive $25 million in funding from prominent VCs in its first investment round, saying that they managed to attract the attention of industry giants despite the crisis of trust in the crypto money industry. The duo said, "The next 15 years we will pass with growth and the speed of technology. There are too many computers and too many hardware at the moment. There's a serious capacity that can be converted into cash. We take the realization of this excess capacity into cash and we will continue to invest in this direction." Crypto debt and interest platform Nexo, which announced plans to shut down its U.S. operation in December, reached an agreement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and agreed to pay $45 million to the institution. Nexo will also terminate the EARN program under this agreement. In 2022, Nexo, which has received warnings from many states including California and New York, will pay a $22.5 million penalty and another $22.5 million in agreement with other state regulators under its agreement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. In the statement from the Commission, it was stated that as product of Nexo is an unregistered sale of securities, so it cannot be exempted from regulations and securities sales procedures. A new one has been added to the companies that were negatively affected by the collapse of FTX and went bankrupt. Crypto debt and interest platform Genesis, a subsidiary of Digital Currency Group and Genesis Asia Pacific, serving under Genesis, filed for bankruptcy as of the night. Genesis Global also said in a statement that it is considering a sale or equity-raising project to pay off creditors and has $150 million in cash to initiate the restructuring. An interesting event took place after Genesis filed for bankruptcy, and Darar Islam, who was both CEO and COO, the company closed its Twitter account. Lael Brainerd, vice president of the U.S. Federal Reserve, said interest rates should remain high despite signs that inflation is starting to decline. Reiterating the recent statements made by other policymakers, Brainerd emphasized that the U.S. Federal Reserve will remain committed to lowering prices, which have fallen in recent months but are close to a decade high. Stating that retail sales and wages have deteriorated recently, Brainerd expresses suspicions that the economy is entering a wage price spiral as in the 1970s, where high wages drove prices up, and the opposite was true. While Brainerd does not give any indication that interest rates will fall anytime soon, inflation is high. Reducing that 2% will take time and determination. "We are determined to continue on our way," use the phrases. Prepared by My Crypto Radio News Center, we have transferred the news. Happy day, everyone.